Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. How's everyone doing? Today was such a decent day, a little bit better than I expected. So hope everyone is doing well. So I'm hoping that you all had a great week so far. We're almost to the weekend, and in my case, it's almost WrestleMania weekend. So you already know Saturday and Sunday, I'm not doing anything YouTube related at all for anybody. I will be glued to the television watching WrestleMania Night 1 and WrestleMania Night 2. In addition, I will also be watching NXT Stand and Deliver. So it's going to be a very busy weekend full of wrestling. So I am so excited about it, especially after the very emotional week that it has been so far. So let's see who is here. So if you are here and you know you here, go ahead and put a 7 in the chat. Let's see who's here. And don't be shy either, because I know what shy gives, and I'm usually that. But I'm on the camera, so I can't give that tonight. Sipping with sheer magic. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. Haven't seen you in a while. How you been? The last time I think I saw you was Rocco's last up shop. So it is so good to see you. So glad that you're here. Glad to see you. Glad you're here. Man, to have you on season 2. And sheer magic giving a 7. Okay, Kayla Lamar, superstar. How are you? Welcome in. I know you're here for your bets. That's who you here for. They're gonna be out momentarily. The Catrins is throwing up a 7. Catrins, welcome in. They were on the show last week, so if you did not see last week's episode of the message, please do check it out. You'll love it. I promise you, you will. No, right? Been good. How you been? Very busy. School's been, let's just say busy, because we got babies listening. So I'll say it like that. School's been busy, but productive because, of course, I have my classes. I have tutoring because statistics and accounting, they're not for me, but they're making me take both of them for my major. And then what else? So classes, tutoring. Are You Proud? That's like the organization I'm with on campus. And then now the work study. Work study is great. I'm loving my work study. I don't like them early mornings, but somebody's got to do it. So that's how it is. Hey, Cooking with the Catrins. Welcome in. So like I said, if you have not seen last week's episode of The Message with Cooking with the Catrins, go ahead and check it out. After this, though, it'll still be there, I promise. It's not going anywhere. Griffs. Okay, you have to start dodging me first, BDB. I'm just kidding. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. If you've not seen sort of The Message right here, BDBG on, check that out too. It was a very special episode of The Message. So today was a little bit better because yesterday was an emotional day for me. And I'm going to explain that in a second. Meet and I is in the building. All rise. Family vibes. Fam in real life. You already know what to do, baby. You already know what to do, baby. I know. Come on in, Meet and I. Welcome, welcome in. So glad that you're here. Haven't seen you in a little bit. I mean, I know I saw you probably, it was this past weekend. I saw your live, but other than that, it's been a while. Busy. I love to meet myself, and I love that one so much. Busy could be good though. Yeah, busy is good. Busy is very good. That means you stay out of trouble. You don't get mixed up with the wrong crowd. Sometimes staying out of trouble means you may make some money and get a couple of bags. So yeah, I'm so here for it. Looking forward to today's episode of Chasing Joe and Christy. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna be chasing them all right. We're definitely gonna be chasing Joe and Christy because trust me, they're gonna be so surprised at what happened as I try to curate this particular episode, and I'm gonna tell them when they come up because I was so surprised. But I'll go into details of it a little. Yeah, you've been skipping class with us, Angelina, and we took that personally. I'm sorry, me tonight. Look, listen, here's the deal. Here's the deal, me tonight. Unless you are very proficient and good at accounting and or statistics, I gotta skip. I gotta get the work done. And then not to mention, tutoring don't be lasting long enough. I've noticed that like over the last couple of weeks. Now, initially I can get the entire assignment done in my tutoring sessions for both accounting and for statistics. But now I'll be so glad to get 5 problems out of 20 on a homework assignment. So unless you know how to do some accounting and statistics, especially you, Anwar, because you look like the type you probably know how to do some accounting. You just don't want nobody to know, so they won't ask you how to do their tax returns. No, I gotta do what I gotta do because I'm trying to graduate and get my bachelor's so I can go for my master's, and then I want to be not the next Maxine Shaw, but I want to be the first Angelina Nordstrom who has a law degree. That's the goal. Bruh, man, from the 5th floor, welcome in. Now, you know, although the Griffins love to cook, I don't know if they brought anything, so don't be expecting much of anything. I'm just saying, okay? Bruh, man, what up? Me tonight. All right, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about why yesterday was such an emotional day. Because some of you probably do not know, and that's okay. So, yesterday was my late best friend Elise Mallory's birthday. She would have been 33 years old today, and it was probably about 2 weeks after the anniversary of her passing, and it was a very emotional day. I'll say it like that. Still trying to maintain some, some normalcy and just a little bit of awareness. So of course with the Are You Proud meeting. So my organization, it's not mine, but I'm just part of the board. Are You Proud meeting? We made it a TW edition, which stands for Transgender Day of Visibility, so we can acknowledge trans and non-binary people, because that's actually coming up tomorrow. But we just made it that type of edition for our members, and just have an opportunity to share memories of Elise. And I'm actually going to see if I can pull up a photograph. Let's see. How does this work? I'm going to try something, so please don't be mad. Let's see. Yep. I've never done this before, but we're going to try to make it happen. All right. So this is my bestie, Elise Mallory. So when you get a chance, please Google her. If you want to know her impact in our community in Chicago, let alone just her impact overall, please Google her. It would mean a lot. So before we pay some bills, I would like for us to take a moment of silence for Elise. So if we could do a moment of silence, that'd be great. Thank you. So now we're going to go ahead and pay some bills, and we will be right back. And we're going to bring up the family of the hour. Keep it up with Griffin. I know all of you are here specifically for that. And before I do that, don't forget to share this out. Go ahead and share this episode out. Okay. And I actually forgot to ask you all. You all can comment on this if you want, but how do I look tonight? I hope you like the look. Hopefully you like the earrings. They're from the Daintiest One collection from Tia Ewing. But just want to show that. But now we're going to pay some bills for real. So we're going to be right back, and we're going to be bringing up the family of the hour. Promotional considerations have been paid by the following.
Hi guys, I am Me.
I'm your boy Weez.
And welcome back to Me and I.
Now, our channel Me and I is about several things.
A lot.
We have travels. We have weight loss. Our marriage. This year made 23 years for us. We talk about support. We just
Channel Blessings.
We do black-owned restaurant reviews. Like she said, Channel Blessings, where we showcase a YouTube channel and highlight them. We also go live every Saturday at 8:30 p.m. So if you're looking for a fun time where we at 9 o'clock we toast and cheer and show love, we celebrate wins and losses. Come over every Saturday at 8:30 to our Saturday live special. From what the streets saying, it's one of the best lives on the Saturday night. I ain't said it. That's what the streets say. So if you're looking for a good time, come over to come over to Me and I. And our channel, subscribe to it. We definitely love to have you. Tell me about our second channel, baby.
The second one is Sipping with Me and I. No G. It's your GPS to Black-owned spirits. We spotlight Black-owned brands. We taste test. We review, and we have round table interviews.
Where Black-owned owners of brands will come over to celebrate and talk about their brand, guys. So we got two channels for you. I'm pretty sure you'll find value in both. But coming over to Me now, and we'll definitely have a good time with you.
And we're back. So if you haven't already, check out Me and I and Sip with Me and I. Check out the channels. They are fam to the show and members of the grand jury. So check those channels out, and don't forget to check out their merch as well, because they have some amazing merch. I especially love their masks. I wear them all the time. So definitely check it out. So without further ado, so I guess are Meet and I award-winning content creators. They're known to the streets as, I don't know if they're known as Michelle and Barack of YouTube, but they should be, because they're just so amazing. Not to mention, they went from being a foursome to a fivesome with the addition of the gorgeous Drew. And you're going to meet all five of them here tonight. So please welcome Kylie, J3, Drew, Christy, and Joe. Keeping up with the Griffins.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good. How about you?
Good.
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. I had to do that moment there.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm good.
Appreciate it.
Now, everyone, before the show started, when I saw the Griffins, I was like, everyone's looking wonderful. I was looking at Christy. I was like, the lip, Christy. That lip is everything. Oh, my God.
I love me a good old red lippy.
Speaking of red lip, on Tuesday, I went to Sephora, and I was looking at the Fenty aisle. And she got a lot of new stuff up in there. So I bought a red lip. I didn't wear it today because it does not go well with the eyes. So
Gotcha.
I'm doing so. Once I do something a little more subdued and a little more classic, I might do a red lip.
Okay.
I want to do that new red lip that I got from Fenty. It looks amazing
today.
Yeah. And I loved the videos that you all put out with Kayla more recently, especially that pain like one.
That was something
Listen,
else.
I ain't felt not a thing.
I felt it all.
I saw that. I was like, Christy.
I felt my
You
pain
felt
and Chris's pain.
nothing?
I felt it all.
Yeah, Joe, you felt it at level 1. And then by level 3, you were tapping. You tapped out just like a rapper did. You tapped out the same way that Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle used to get people to tap out at WrestleMania.
That pain was. It was
like, yo, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a good thing, but women are so amazing. Deal with that every day. I get it. I really do. And it looks like Christy totally gets it.
Right. After 3 kids, yeah.
After 3 kids. I know that's right. I forgot to say hello to everyone who came in since the break. So say hello to everybody.
Hey, everyone.
I'm just showing comments, but don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm not. But we got to get right into it. You know why? Because what I wanted to tell you earlier was, as I was curating this episode for you all, I thought I didn't have questions for you. And then I started writing some additional ones. And then I found the first set. So now I went from like maybe 10 questions to 24. But 3 or 4 of them are the same.
No
I was
problem.
like, I got a lot to ask the group.
Wow.
And not to mention, people in the chat are going to have some questions too.
Mm-hmm.
Bring them on.
They're going to have some questions too. You saw what happened when we were, last week. Me, Nye, and Kim are going to throw in some last minute questions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So I know you remember that vividly. But so let's go ahead and twins, how are you? Because I didn't get a chance to speak to you. How are you?
I'm doing great.
That's good. How's homeschool? Because I'm jealous now. I kind of wish I was homeschool.
Homeschool is pretty fun. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Do you prefer it over being in, the actual school setting with your peers?
You prefer homeschool or going back to school?
Homeschool.
Those are my twins. That's what I'm talking about. You got good taste. And then the best part about it is you don't have to worry about any peer pressure.
That's true.
No peer pressure, no uniforms, no trying to fit in, because all you got to do is just focus on the work and just be your best self. And you got this.
Oh, yeah.
See, I'm jealous. I wish there was homeschool for college. Like homeschool. Like everything can be done from home, right? That's what I would love to have. But then we had it at one point during the pandemic, and technically we're still in the pandemic, but everybody want to be in denial. But now it's just, they want to get back, and it's like, okay, fine. You go out. I'll stay in though. And I'm loving Drew's little onesie. It is so adorable.
Thank you.
Drew is like, Mom, what are we doing? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Meet and I. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into these questions. And don't worry, we're going to make this as painless as possible because, like I said, 3 or 4 of them are the same.
Okay.
So, first question. What is the origin story behind your channel name?
Well, the original name is supposed to be My Wife and Twins. But we changed it to Keeping Up with the Griffins. Why? Back in the day, I used to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians a lot. So it kind of went from there. Nothing too big, just something simple.
And then we didn't want something as simple as the Griffins or the Griffin family.
Yeah.
We just wanted something unique, and Christy mentioned the name My Wife and Twins. That was the original name when we were supposed to start our channel 2 years prior, which we never did. So
and good thing we didn't went with that because
we eventually would have had to change it.
Drew came along.
Yeah. So I would say the name was more of it was more Christy's idea, and I just kind of agreed with it. I liked it. I agreed with it.
Okay. I had a feeling it was a Kardashian thing. I was like, is it a Kardashian thing, or was it like
Yeah, for some reason, I was big on the Kardashians. That's where Kylie name get Kylie from Kylie Jenner. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I was big on it.
You mean Kylie's name came from Kylie Jenner?
Yes, I just spelt it different. Instead of the I-E, I spelt it with 2 E's at the end.
That is amazing. That is so amazing. You love the Kardashians. Do you still watch them, Christy?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, wait, you still watch them now?
No,
it's been years. What's going on with them?
It's been years.
Yeah, I think we talking maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah.
A little over 10 years ago.
Yeah, I stopped it. It was just too much. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I've never watched them personally, but you couldn't escape them because at one point it's like that's all that everyone talked about, especially on Facebook and Twitter, and it's like you couldn't escape it. And I kept seeing people talk about Kim Kardashian was with Mary J. Khloe is with the guy that keeps cheating on her. She keeps taking him back, and the other man, Lamar.
Yeah.
You never hear about Courtney, and then you hear about Kris Jenner, and then Caitlyn, of course. But
yeah.
But I guess there's I guess tides are turning now. So.
Mm-hmm.
But I was gonna ask, how did you two meet? However, a little birdie done told me that you two met on Facebook. You technically met at a military ball.
Yes.
However, you connected. You made your initial real life connection on Facebook a year later. So I know you've been saying this 500 times because you've been asked as many times over the last 6 months. I've been watching. But for those who actually don't know, and for those who had not seen those other platforms, can you share a little bit about your origin story, about how you two got together?
Yeah.
You want to go over?
I'll start and then you just chime in.
Okay.
Christy was in high school. I don't remember what grade was it.
I was actually homeschooled.
She was homeschooled at the time, and I was like a year removed from college, and there was this high school military ball. Her cousin invited her to go, and I went with my girlfriend at the time, and that's the first time I saw Christy. And we didn't speak to each other that night. Just went on about our night normally, just didn't speak to each other. And then like a year later, we connected on Facebook. And I don't know if I added you first on Facebook or
no. It's where it says suggested friends or suggestions or something like that. I saw I saw him in the picture, and he had on the same outfit he had on at the military ball. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that's it. Let me just, add him, go in the DMs and message him. And it was history from then. Mm-hmm. And that was 2006 or 7.
That was
2006. I thought it was 2007 because a little birdie done told me that you two made it official on February 27, 2007. Well, at least that's when you dated.
That's true. The high school military ball was actually in 2006, mm-hmm. and we started talking that following year, 2007. So that's correct.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I got my facts straight because I'm not necessarily always a note taker. However, like I said, although I'm nosy, I'm very accurate too.
Oh yeah.
So I'm trying to go between the two different notes. So, can you describe the actual first date that you two had? So I know you met at the ball and then you reconnected on Facebook. And then after you reconnected, do you remember your first date? And if so, what was that like?
You remember?
Our first date was at the movies.
Mm-hmm.
I believe at the time we went to go see
Hills Have Eyes.
The Hills Have Eyes. I think it might have been the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. And the rest after that is a blur. I know you had to.
I think we went to Ruby Tuesday, right?
That sounds about right. Went out to eat the Ruby Tuesdays, and then that was pretty much it.
That was it.
She had to be home. She had a little curfew, so yeah. Angelina wanted the tea. So
you gotta get a young lady home on time.
I gotta give her the tea.
Yeah,
yeah, she had a curfew.
Tea. That's what we here for. Because if you don't, I will get it out of you, and you will not know that I got it out of you until it's too late.
Yeah, so the first date was just movie and dinners, and then that was it. Because she had the curfew, so we had to kind of push for time. So that was the first date.
Okay. Did you enjoy the first date, Chrissy?
I did.
I hope so, because I believe Joe will make sure that you have a wonderful time.
Oh, yeah. Always. Till this day.
He will definitely make sure you had a great time. Okay. So, I'm going to be jumping around a little bit, so please excuse me.
No problem.
So out of all the places that you have traveled to and chronicled through your vlog series, because you've done several vlog series of the locations you've been to, which destination was your favorite so far and why?
Oh, man. Angelina.
I asked the very hard questions.
And
I'm as close to a journalist as you can get.
A location. Oh, man. That's kind of hard because I have two.
Well, what are the two and why for each of them?
Okay. Well, of course, Oklahoma, because that's the besties. We recently so that's 1. 2, was it when we went to see
Greensboro,
when we met me and I and your favorite couple in person that first time. So yeah.
Okay.
How about you?
Well, since she used those two, I guess I have to use something different. But I love Vegas. I mean, Vegas is something growing up. It's something you hear about, you see about, but it's not something that you can. I don't know how to put this into words. It's not something that you can imagine yourself doing because there's just so much to do and see there. I mean, it's definitely an experience, and I enjoyed it. First time I didn't know what to expect. We went there, didn't know what to expect. We had a blast. Turn around, less than a year later, we're going again. And, honestly, hoping to make it like a yearly thing.
Yeah.
Don't know if we'll be able to get there this year, but if we can, we sure will. But we really hoping to make Vegas an annual trip, just because of all the things that there is to do out there.
Yeah, I was surprised you said Vegas, Joe, because after that last time you went to Vegas,
that's why I didn't say Vegas, because
home was not fun, especially for you, Christy.
Last time I was 7 months pregnant and I wasn't feeling it anymore.
That was the worst.
Technically, Drew went on the trip too.
Right. It was just a bad experience. So hopefully next time we go back, we can make it up for that one, because that was just
for sure.
Yeah. But minus all that we went through, it was fun. Yeah. It was fun. It was just that last part. It was rough.
Yeah, it's definitely rough. I mean, I felt your pain. I was like, golly, you got stuck. I've been there. I have. And I wouldn't have kept the level of patience that you had, because I would have said plenty of things that's not allowed to be said on television. And I would have felt good about it afterwards, but then I would have been like, okay, let's be resourceful, let's find a solution. And So, J3, Kylie, do you have a favorite place you love to travel to?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma? You been?
Oklahoma.
Wait, were you two in Oklahoma this time?
No.
Atlanta. Yeah. Atlanta.
Oh, so J3, you like Atlanta, and Kylie, you like Oklahoma.
You never been.
I want to go.
The favorite place you travel to.
Girl, must be her dreams.
Got me spilling my water. She never been, but she said that's her favorite place. I am not mad at you, Kylie. All right. Well, hopefully you all will include Chicago when you consider a place to travel to.
Oh, yeah.
So we can get together and hang. Now, I will warn you, Chicago people love to drive fast, especially on or drive.
Oh.
And when my cousin and my little cousins, her children were here in Chicago, she was so surprised at how safe I was driving. I'm like, well, the baby's in the back. I'm not going to be being silly out there. At the time, my little cousin Lauren was like 8, and then my young cousin Miles was 5. So I wasn't going to be like I normally would. I would have been like, we getting around them. They doing too much. But not to mention they're visiting. I'm like, I want to scare the mess out of them. So I don't want to scare you all either. However, if you see a little episode, don't mind me. That's just the Chicago in me. Okay, just letting them know, hey, you're not supposed to be doing that. You cut me off. So, but yeah, I have a favorite place, but I think you all know what that place is.
Yep, I know.
What is it, Kristen?
New York.
Damn, I feel like we've known each other in another life for you to know that. Dang, I can't keep anything from you. Next thing you know, you'll tell me who my favorite singer is.
I don't think I know that one.
Well, it's not hard. I just included her in my story and and made a post about her 2 days ago for her 3 days ago for her birthday. But if you want to check that out later, feel free. So for your eating challenges, you have an eating challenge where the person in front of you would decide what you would eat for 24 hours. I have to add this. Mm-hmm. Why do you continue to frequent Dunkin' Donuts knowing that you have yet to end up with a delicious beverage from there?
I'm telling you, Dunkin' Donuts is off the list from now on. That's just off the
every
list.
time.
Every
you
time.
went on at least 2 occasions, 2 separate occasions of the challenge.
We keep giving them a chance, but they off the list now.
Yeah, Team
That's
Starbucks.
That's it.
And one of those times, Joe was the Grinch, and every time you were behind somebody that orders a nasty drink.
Every time.
Every single time. I'm like, I know they're not going to try to go back to Dunkin' Donuts again. I was like, dang, I hope they read this comment. Please don't go back to Dunkin' Donuts. I was typing in the comments.
Yeah, that's it for us with Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, we done.
That's it.
We cut ties with them.
Now, speaking of food, I have a question specifically for Joe, for my old boy Joe.
All right.
Joe, in one of your shorts, the twins asked if they could stop at McDonald's. Now, why did you drive past that McDonald's so fast as if you were running away from Ronald McDonald himself like he was a scary clown?
Had to do it.
And that's
now, why would you do that to the twins? Look at them. They're looking sad because now they remember.
That's real life, too.
Good old dad.
No, I want to go to McDonald's. No.
Kelly was like, I want McDonald's. And then J3 wanted McDonald's too. And Joe just zoomed. I said, dang. I feel for it. I mean, It was funny, but it was still wrong too. Oh my gosh. I had to get that question out.
I'll
Okay,
stop next
so-
time. Just for you,
Say
I'll
that
stop next time.
Well, I hope you stop at McDonald's next time, because one day you may want some McDonald's and the twins may be driving, and you may want them to stop for you. Looks like Kayla. Well, looks like they forgot the black heart, but that's okay. They're asking, are you gonna take the twins to Vegas?
Maybe one day. I don't know when.
I know.
I don't know when.
Or will it be when they turn 25?
Maybe.
Sounds about right.
Not 25. Ooh. Kayla Mar says, Kylie, we would love for y'all come one day. So day 3, I hope you are ready for a trip to Oklahoma to visit the superstars Kayla Mar.
I am.
Okay, cool. While you're there, help yourself to some Bluebell, because I know I surely would if I was in Oklahoma. Okay, so this next question is for Christy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you'll love this one. Christy, at the top of 2023, during the Mommy Motivational Monday live stream, you revealed that the twins came homeschooled. How has homeschooling been for them so far from your perspective?
It's been good. Sometimes, I have my little moments of not feeling it because, I didn't went to school to be a teacher. So all of the stuff that's being taught to them, I just have to really they got to help me sometimes because I'll be struggling sometimes. So some days are good. Some days are not so good, especially when you have a little child that you have to tend to as well. So I have my ups and downs about it.
It looks like you're just doing it, and you're doing it well, Christy.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Next question is for Joe. Joe,
All right.
how are you handling a household full of Virgos and Cancers as a Leo?
It's rough because I'm by myself, but I don't know.
Well,
somehow
don't worry.
Leos always come out on top, so I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yes.
I'm gonna let that slide. Being that he the only one in the household.
Well, I mean, is it a lie, Chrissy?
I'm just kidding.
Now, if you need some help as far as Leos, I come by.
All right.
It has to be during the summer, or no, during the winter. I'm sorry, during the winter, because I saw how hot it gets during the summer. Never mind.
Real hot.
During the winter, it helps go out so that there's an even number. But anyways, so out of the hundreds of challenges that you have done, what was your most favorite challenge and your least favorite challenge, and why? And I want to start with Drew.
Drew, you got a question?
So, Drew, what was your most favorite challenge, sweetheart, and your least favorite? I bet I know his least favorite challenge. It was probably that bean challenge.
Hey.
But what was your most favorite challenge, honey?
Probably anything with some food that he can nibble on.
But how about everybody else?
My favorite would have to be I say the seafood boil when I did the Egyptian seafood boil.
Yes, you were tearing up that Chris.
Yes, I love seafood, and seafood just make me happy. The least is the Packy challenge. That
The who?
the Pocky. What do you call it?
Packy.
Packy. Yeah.
One
Packy.
chip.
One chip.
Challenge.
Yeah.
The one chip. But did you eat the one chip once?
Yes.
Or-
The first time around I did, and I had
that one.
I had a terrible night afterwards. It was bad.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Chrissy.
So that was just my least favorite.
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have so many favorites, and I think
Oh, you go.
I think it's because I like them all because I can find the creativity behind them all by doing them and then editing them. I just like them all except for the Pocky challenge and the Elf Food challenge. Those are my two least favorites.
You didn't like the elf food challenge?
I did not like the Elf Food challenge. No. But somebody on the couch did.
Yep, somebody did.
Somebody on this couch enjoyed it. But no,
I know exactly who it is too. And they got a beautiful slow face right now. Kylie, what's your favorite challenge?
The 4 for 4 Wendy's challenge and the elf one.
You got
Exactly. You like the elf challenge, girl. But yeah, that 4 for 4 challenge was cute.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very cute. And what about you, JB?
My challenge is the lip balm challenge, and the least is Pocky. Yeah, the Pocky.
Oh, you didn't like the chip challenge either? Oh, okay. Yes, we got to start with Drew, Sheer Magic. That's how we do it over here on the message. At least it won the challenge. Elf food was, yeah, I didn't know elves had food. That's amazing.
That was my first time hearing about that.
Now, twins, you can answer this one if you want to. But do the twins have twin tuition even though they're fraternal twins? And if so, what was the wildest instance of their twin tuition at work? And anyone can answer.
Well, I can say they finish each other's sentences sometimes, and they sometimes they say the same things at the same time. And I think that's one of the biggest twins intuition they have.
Dressing alike?
They like to dress.
We did that yesterday.
Yeah. They, for some strange reason, they were around the house and found the same exact shirt and pant colors to wear. I don't know why. Why did y'all?
I don't know.
Just because.
I did it first, and then J3 had.
But isn't that amazing, though?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, I could tell. I felt like it was wonderful. I love seeing, twin tuition at work. Okay, so you recently won a record of 6 2022 Media Night Awards, including the coveted top 2 awards, Video of the Year and Channel of the Year. So congratulations.
Thank you.
So how does it feel to be among the most awarded content creators?
Feel honored. It's a blessing.
Yeah.
Just to think how we started and how we was about to give up and everything. Mm-hmm. And
yeah, I can tell you it's a very humbling feeling just to know that your work and all your hard work is being recognized and people enjoy watching it. It's definitely something we never thought of before starting YouTube. And, just to see that recognition, it further proves to us that we're doing something right and that, our purpose here on YouTube is not in vain. It just feels like we're doing what we're destined to do and people are noticing, getting recognized for it. And it's a very humbling feeling.
Yeah, you deserved like every single win. I was so excited when you won Video of the Year and Channel of the Year. I said the Griffins got this.
Thank you.
Yes.
And I was like, yay, my dear Griffins won. They really deserve it. And Drew won the Video of the Year one. Woo.
Yeah. That was
Mhm.
one of my favorite videos. So, yeah.
Yeah. That video was real emotional to edit, and I mean, I'm just putting it in the words and seeing it get Video of the Year. It just means so much. It just means so much because it's like we documented the whole journey
Mhm.
through YouTube, and that was like the big finale video. And yeah, it was great.
Drew looks like he's just taking a nap. So I wrote it down as a description, but since you're sitting right there in that exact spot, I don't have to describe it as much, but you'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So you have a photo of you both as the beautiful couple that you are. And it is sandwiched in between two plaques with statements. One watermarked with a J and the other one watermarked with a K. What do those statements say?
That behind us is something that I gave Christy for, I believe it was for Christmas one year.
Mhm.
I don't remember what year. It might have been 2019 or 2018. And before we started YouTube, we started this thing where we would take couple pictures every year and we take them ourselves. And that's one of the pictures that we took. I want to say it probably was
2018.
2018.
Yeah.
Okay, we took that picture 2018, and then the pictures on the sides. One is my initial J, and then one is hers K.
Mhm.
And you probably can't see it, but it's all words. It looks like lines, but it's
Like
words.
affirmations.
It's like affirmation.
Right. So what are the words they say?
Yeah, I probably have to look to see, but Chrissy says she is a queen, royalty, stylish, elegant, fashionable, chic, recherche, graceful. She is beautiful, lovely, delicate. What's that? I can't see.
I can't see.
Classy,
Mhm.
exquisite, dazzling. She is virtuous, righteous, wholesome, faithful, honest. She is smart, bright, brilliant, alert, knowing, polite. She has an open heart, positive, hopeful, thoughtful, exemplary, encouraging, supportive. She is one of a kind. And then at the bottom, it has her name.
Oh. And what does the one with the J say?
Can you see that?
Let's see if I can see him.
I'll let you read that one.
Okay, so Joel said he is king, royalty, leader, dignified, courageous, noble. He is great, marvelous, astonishing, cool, magnificent, remarkable, strong, cordial. He is committed, dedicated, invested, devoted, faithful, zealous, honest. He is knowledgeable, smart, crafty, wise, sharp, perspective, keen, conscious. He has an open mind, attentive, aware, considerate, tactful, observant, protective, respectful, mindful. He is like no other. And his
That
name.
is so beautiful.
Thank you.
I know you had to turn around to read that, but I was wondering you would sit there and I see that I'm like, what does that say? I gotta know.
Yeah.
And I was thinking in my mind, maybe it's vowels. That would be so dope if it's their vowels. But that was so beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And looks like we have a question from BDBGP. He's asking, When is the sitcom? He wants everybody to have a sitcom. So when is the sitcom coming?
A sitcom? I don't know about that one.
I don't know. Probably when we can find some normalcy to our life, because with Drew, we ain't getting no sleep. We ain't getting much sleep at all. So
really, he's not getting sleep?
No, he's still not sleeping through the night. I mean, he'll have some nights where he'll sleep
good nights,
and then
some nights it's noisy and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's still a little rough right now, but I think a sitcom, I mean, I would be interested in doing that. I mean, I think it's something we could pull
like
it off.
Like a sitcom or like a sitcom on YouTube, like us recording ourselves.
Either
or
one.
Like,
I don't know. That depends on what BDBG is saying, because he wants a sitcom from you. And that's going to lead right into my next question in a minute, but go ahead.
A sitcom, like national TV, I don't think I'll do that one.
You wouldn't want to do a sitcom?
No. You wouldn't?
I mean,
they throw the money at you.
If it's acting, yes. If it's like reality, then no.
Okay, well, I respect that, because reality television will have you looking foolish, and we don't want that because you're too beautiful and regal for that.
Yeah.
But since you mentioned the sitcom, my next two questions. So, let's see. Almost over 9 months ago, I asked about a certain vlog to be done, but it has yet to happen. Vlog about the Geechee culture, as well as the origin of Gullah Gullah Island.
Why she said it like that?
Why did I just know that this was going to be a
I know
question?
it. It is crazy because we was in Beaufort last week.
Yeah. I think that would be
I have to know.
That would have to be something like playing out ahead.
Yeah, we wouldn't mind doing it.
Yeah,
it's something we're definitely gonna have to look into. We don't really know the exact location of it, but I'm sure if we research, we could find out where it's at and see about going there. Prior to moving to Charleston, we stayed in Beaufort, and we never even thought of trying to visit it. So,
yeah, I mean, I met Natalie. That's about it. Never went, to the Gullah Gullah Island area.
Yeah.
And
but we gonna work on it.
But we got you though. We got you. We promise.
We gonna work on it.
Because I'd be wanting to know. I'm like, I want to know. And then it'd be even dope if you're able to meet Mr. Ron and Miss Natalie from Gullah Gullah Island. That would be so amazing.
Yeah.
Because they were a definite staple growing up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Watch them all the time.
Still love watching them to this day. Let's see. So some of these questions are the same. Now, you have created a business venture called Genuinely Blended. Can you share with us about the journey to Genuinely Blended's official launch?
Okay. The journey, it's been an up and down one, honestly. And it's an idea I came up with when I was going for my bachelor's degree in business management. But prior to that, I did a few things on the side, or I should say we did a few things on the side. Like we always did our own invitations. Like for the kids' birthday parties, we did our own invites and save the dates. I think it goes back to our wedding. We did our own wedding programs, invitations. We did all of that because it's just something that we've always done, just being creative. And then we took it a step further when we started Genuinely Blended. And it all came down to, I think this would have been 2018, maybe?
Yeah.
2018, I was studying for my bachelor's in business management. And for one of my final assignments, I had to write a business plan. And it's something that, when you have business plan, you think a long drawn out plan. And that's exactly what it was. It was a 25-page paper, a complete business plan, starting a business from the ground up. It lists everything from the opportunities you get yourself into to the threats and, all that business stuff. 25-page paper, long drawn out. And I said, if I'm going to, of course, I want to pass this class and, get my business management degree. But if I'm going to do a business plan, I'm going to do something that I'm going to use it for in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just going to do it just to do it and say, okay, here it is. I'm doing it to pass the class. I did the business plan with the mindset of, one day potentially starting my business. So I made up this fake company and went about it as it was going to be my business. And I submitted it, and my course mentor, when I got the grade back, he said it was the first business plan he's seen that had passed on the first try with no revisions. So I took that as confirmation as it's time to start the business. Mm-hmm. And a few months later, I used that same business plan to, start up Genuinely Blended. And from there, we were doing really good. We started out making programs, invitations, business cards, all printed products. And I think we established the business 2019.
Yes.
2019, we established the business. Mm-hmm. It was doing great. We were pulling in a lot of money. And then we all know what happened in 2020. The pandemic. We all know. Yeah. The pandemic hit. And that was a rough spot for our business because we were specializing in printed products. And if we're going through a pandemic, we're on quarantine, nobody's wanting invitations because there aren't going to be any parties that anyone's being invited to. Printed products were just not a thing. People were looking to ways to do things virtually. So we went through a rough patch from like March of 2020 well into 2022. It was just rough for our business. I mean, the first 9 or 10 months was great. We were doing great business, pulling in some money, and then the pandemic just threw us for a loop and things went downhill. We got a little discouraged and took a step back. No orders were coming in. So it was almost like our business was irrelevant. And it plays into your emotions when it's something that you work so hard for and, you put in the effort and work and it starts out good and then it goes downhill. And I don't even know how we wanted to rebrand it. I don't know where that idea come from. I'll let you.
Well, I feel like we started to rebrand when I got pregnant, and I know for a fact that I wasn't going to be working at the college anymore. So I'm like, okay, we got to figure out what I want to do while I'm at home because I don't want to be, bored, just sitting at home not doing anything. So we thought about some things and we had a talk with our sister. She was like, well, maybe y'all can, start off with shirts or something. And at first we was like, well, we don't want to bite off you because that's your business. So we just start thinking, went to Hobby Lobby and just started exploring and trying to figure out if we can make like canisters and stuff like that. And that's how it went from there.
Yeah, so we basically had to reshift what we were doing before to accommodate the new way of life. And I think that's probably normal for any business. You have to evolve, with the times. As time goes on, things are going to change. You just have to evolve. Sometimes it's going to be rough. Sometimes it's going to be easy transition. in our case, it was just a rough time. And I mean, we had no choice but to, transition to something else if we wanted to see our business continue.
And you definitely did. You pivoted, during the pandemic. And when I first met you all and saw you, I was like, this is a lovely family. In the very first story, I think I told you how I first heard of you.
I don't think so.
So it was you appeared on Beth's channel.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
She was looking sharp. Joe was looking good. And Bella was coming with those questions that's not meant for kids.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm like, this family, because they went there. And that's how I know I can spill the tea with you all.
Yeah.
Did you forget about that?
No, I didn't. I didn't forget about that particular interview, but yeah.
And look, BDBP is, let's reenact Gullah Gullah Island, and I can be that frog looking thing. Who wants to be Benya Benya Pollywog?
Benya Benya.
I love some Benya Benya Pollywog. I'm just saying. So, would you want for Genuinely Blended to either grow organically, or would you rather, take it upon yourselves and appear on an episode of Shark Tank so that you can really take the business to the next level?
I feel like Shark Tank would be pretty good for us, don't you think?
I think so. I think so too.
Yeah,
but on the other hand, me with my business mind, I'm thinking grow organically.
Yeah.
Just because you can, when you grow organically, you kind of know how much you can take on, as far as business wise. The Shark Tank idea would be great.
It would be great.
But it's almost like you put yourself in a position to almost take on more than you can handle, so to speak. I like the organic growth because you can take it as it comes, and you know how much you can handle.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I think knowing us, either way, we'll adapt either way.
That part, you will adapt. You always do. You're very resilient.
Thank you.
That's for sure. So this question I did not write down, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. So, what is the one word that you would describe yourselves as individuals? And I want to start with the twins this time, and why?
One word to describe yourself.
I'm trying to think of a better one.
You got one? You have no words to describe yourself?
Well, we can come back to the twins, but do you two have one word to describe yourselves?
Individually, right?
Yeah, individually.
I would say ambivert.
Ooh, what's ambivert?
Between extrovert and introvert. I'm in between.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to know that, Christy, because I am definitely introvert all the way. I am introvert, as quiet as it's kept, and a lot of people probably don't know that, but yes, I am an introvert.
Yeah.
Now, those who think I'm an extrovert, you are so.
Yeah, I'm in between. It depends on the energy and stuff like that. If I don't not feeling you, I'm quiet. If I know you good and we can, act up together, then you'll see my whole personality.
Yes. Okay. And what about you, Joe?
I'm gonna say hardworking, because I work hard in everything I do, whether it be work, YouTube, even if it's just a personal project around the house, whatever I do, I got the mindset of I'm gonna get it done and it's gonna come out successful no matter what. That's always been my mindset.
I'm here for it.
Yes.
Before we go back to the twins, Drew, what word would you use to describe yourself and why?
Sleep.
Drew is knocked out. I finally got him to go to sleep.
Knocked out.
Okay, we to get a nap in, although he's gonna be up at 3:00 in the morning.
Probably.
I'm surprised no one's trying to keep him up during the day so he can sleep at night.
Well, we tried it.
We tried. It doesn't work.
But when I'm trying to homeschool, I want him to take a nap so I can, help the twins and stuff. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
And in between 4 and 5 a.m., he seems to wake up. That's his time.
Yeah.
Every morning.
Does he usually want to play or wants to just goo goo gaga and all of that?
I think it's more so of his pamper is wet or he hungry and feed him and change him. He'll eventually go back to sleep.
Okay. Twins, Kylie, J3, have you thought of your words?
Yes, ma'am. My word is cool because I love being with cool people.
Yes. I'm here for that. What about you, Kylie?
Confidence.
Confident. Why confident?
Know why?
You don't know? You just believe that you're confident?
You just know that you're confident? Okay.
I can go with that.
Kylie
and I believe it too. You are very confident. I've seen how you play ball. You play ball with passion, girl. I love it. Now, the follow-up question is, how do you describe yourself in one word as a collective and why?
I would say impeccable because we work hard as a family. You got one?
I'll say motivators because that's our main mission on YouTube, just to motivate people to be their best and I don't know. We just like to motivate people in any way we can, whether that be to give them ideas of things they can do with their family or spouse or kids. We just love to motivate people. I think we're motivators.
I'm so here for it.
It's a wrap for Drew.
Yeah, it is a wrap for Drew. And that's okay. Not too long after this, it's going to be a wrap for Angelina, too. It's going to be a wrap for me because those mornings just heading in is just woo. But that one video where we saw a day in the life up, I love those day in the life vlogs, by the way. Joe, you go in super early when it's still pitch black out.
I do. I get up at 6 a.m. Sometimes Drew wakes me up earlier than that, clock. And I miss an hour of sleep because he wakes up sometimes at 5 a.m. So I wake up at 6 a.m., get ready, and I'm at work at 7. And I typically get off at 4 o'clock, sometimes 5 o'clock, but it's mainly 4 o'clock. So I have a full day's work cut out for me every day.
That is amazing. And then, Christy, you said you work at the school, right? When you were working outside of the home.
Yes.
What did you do at the school, if you don't mind me asking?
I was a communication specialist. I deal with students. And sometimes their parents.
Come on through with that. Communication specialist. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That was beautiful, Christy. So, my next question is, what advice would you give someone who's lost hope and who's looking for that boost to keep going?
Remember who you are. I think that's the main thing. Just remembering who you are. Remembering your goals in life. Remembering the things that motivate you. Remembering the people that you're trying to make proud. It's easy to lose hope in a lot of things. Like, for instance, we kind of lost hope in our business, but we slowly began to remember what we were doing it for. Like, if anything, it would be something that we could pass down to our kids. You just have to remember what you're doing things for. Remember who you are. Remember your morals, what you stand on. And sometimes when you do that, that's just all the push you need right there. Want to add anything to that?
Just, piggyback what he said. Work hard, speak life into yourself. Never doubt yourself. I know it's going to be times you're going to doubt yourself, but don't do that. Speak life into yourself. Be confident about it. And yeah, that's all I have.
I feel that. That is so beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. I was thinking back to earlier today, but yeah. So, what can the jury look forward to seeing from the Griffins for the rest of 2023?
Definitely more content. We're working on a few things. We got a few things lined up coming out. We kind of took a step back from posting as regular as we do, just to focus on a few other things. But we're still uploading videos. We're focusing on shorts a little bit more. The short form content. We are definitely looking forward to the cruise because we got a lot of content that we're gonna push out shortly after the cruise. So we're definitely looking forward to that. You can probably expect more travel vlogs because we got a few places that we're going to this year, so you can expect that. What else? Of course, challenges. We always doing challenge.
Yes, challenges but the latest two challenges, they were amazing. Like, the pain simulator one, I'm like, as it is. I don't want to simulate it. Okay, I don't want to simulate that at all. How do you deal with it? The ultimate couples challenge was great. Now, I didn't know there was such thing as a Connect 4 where you throw onto the.
Yeah.
Like, they make that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that challenge was a good one, and honestly, we were up to almost 12 o'clock that night doing that. And it's funny because time didn't matter because we was having fun.
Yeah,
you're having fun. You're just being your young, lovely selves.
Yeah, so we do definitely have a lot of stuff we're looking forward this year. A lot of interesting challenges coming out. That's probably going to be later down the line in a few months that we've been thinking about. We got a lot of ideas and we write our challenges out, and as we get time, we do them. So I don't know. I guess the best answer to that question is you can expect the same thing you've been getting from us, just turned up a little bit.
Okay. We love turned up. Now, I have two bonus questions that just came up. They're not written because they just came to the dome. Now, Joe, when you were playing that Ultimate Colors game, why were you being the big bad wolf and huffing and puffing and ready to blow the card stack house down like that?
I can never win that challenge. Even when we did it with the twins and Christy, I don't know.
You see how many times I had to go to the wall and face the wall.
I tried my hardest to blow light, but every time.
Like, Joe, you were really bad wolf in that game. It's like Christy had it, Michaela had it, Mark, but you went for the gusto. You were like,
I couldn't get it.
Oh, I said Joe is the big bad wolf. So when he's not the Grinch, he's the big bad wolf.
I'm the big bad wolf. I'm always something.
Ooh, but that was funny seeing that, I will say. And the very last question. Are you two considering expanding your family? And if so, why? And if not, why?
No.
Damn,
no.
that was the fastest no I got in a long time.
Yeah. We good.
Well, maybe so if it's a pet or something, but
Yes.
I might be still later down the line. I don't know.
But yeah, no more kids from me. No.
Yeah, maybe a pet, but we don't have the best of luck with pets, so they always die on us. The last few we had,
You know she gonna want the tea.
I gotta get the tea now.
What happened? Why are pets dying around you?
Okay, so when we first got married, it was just us. We had a few fish. They died after like a few days. Then fast forward to a few years ago, we tried fish again. They died. The year after that, we brought 2 rabbits.
Bugs Bunny and Lola.
Yeah, named Bugs Bunny and Lola. They died. And that was probably one of our first videos because we kind of document a little bit of it. But I don't know, they just mysteriously died.
I don't know what happened.
Mysteriously died.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened.
Angelina.
I have no idea. But we brought them on a Saturday. Drink that tea. Drink that tea.
I don't think that's tea, but okay.
It's not tea, it's water.
Is it?
It is water. I don't drink it. Well, apple juice in the morning, but water all the time. But why all the pets died? You said it's mysterious and they all died?
Mysteriously
we don't
died.
know what we're doing wrong. Like when we get fish, we try to see if we got the water temperature right.
We doing something wrong, obviously.
With the rabbits, I don't know if they were sick before we got them.
They died within
like a day apart from each other or something.
Yeah, they died within 3 days after we brought them, and then the third day, one got sick. You could tell it was sick.
It wasn't moving much.
By the end of the day, it was gone. Then the next day, the other one was doing okay up until halfway through the day, and then after that, it was gone.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I
don't know how to feel.
I don't know. We doing something wrong. I almost feel like we good at everything else except for having a pet.
Yeah, that's I was wondering. Are you sure you rather not just expand the family of the more traditional way?
Nope. Mm-mm.
At least with those, they're here and they're happy and healthy like Walgreens. But with the pets, it's the opposite.
I have no explanation for that. I don't know. Unless one of us in here is doing something to them, and
I don't know why you insinuating over here.
I don't know because honestly, in that vlog when we brought the rabbits, I was trying to get the rabbits, and Christy did not want the rabbits. She even said at one point You
Why do
know,
you want the
rabbits.
rabbit?
She did not want the rabbits.
I don't do animals like that.
She even said in the vlog, you know, rabbits don't last long.
Because they don't.
So I don't know. I think we need to put an eye on you.
That's sus.
No,
you.
It ain't no suspect or nothing. That's just my discernment spirit.
I don't know, because you did say it in the vlog. That's evidence.
Okay,
That's
whatever.
evidence.
Well, I don't know about you, but Bugs Bunny lasted almost 100 years. And Lola Bunny lasted almost 25 years. So I think these can last long if you take care of them right and if you teach them how to be self-sufficient.
Yeah.
You don't think so, Christy?
I don't think so. With rabbits, nah. No, they don't
Now,
last.
were you in your current home when you had all of these pets?
Yes.
Yeah, except for the first set of fish. That was when we first got married. Yeah.
Okay. Dang. I'm so sorry about the loss of all of those babies. Oh. So it looks like we have a question from the jury. We have a question from me tonight. They're asking, what shows for YouTube channels outside the fam/crew? What do y'all like to watch when y'all are not recording?
Okay. So outside of the normal people that we associate ourselves with.
We like to watch.
Does that include me? I hope that don't wait. Does that? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
To be on the safe side, we love to watch Darman. Darman is one of our favorites to watch.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't watch a whole lot of other content creators. I do watch Nick Nimmin a little bit, just because he, gives pointers on YouTube and different things you can do to help out your channel. I do watch him a little bit, but not much, very rarely.
The twins, y'all be watching what? The Prince family and
the Prince family, royalty family, and that's it probably.
Yeah, honestly, Christy and I, we don't have a lot of time to watch other YouTubers outside of the community that we're in, the people that support us and the people we support. We don't even have time to watch TV, really, with everything.
You got time to watch TV?
Barely.
Not at all. Not at all.
Barely.
Wow. That's amazing. Because I try to make some time to watch a couple of my shows, but it is getting hard.
We would try, but we'll eventually fall asleep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is very real. I don't know if that's a real question tonight, but if it is, let me know.
What happens when
you bring in Spice Addict seafood seasoning? I don't know if that's a real question. Where were you when Paul died, Joe?
I plead the fifth. I
cannot be an I.
Joseph Murdoch.
Come on. I'm innocent.
Peter has entered the chat. Now they have some questions. And Jessica's still fine. Wait, she wasn't a wabbit. No, that was just her name. They watching some meat. Oh, see, the twins tend to witness some of the most juiciest things when it comes to you all watching stuff together. I'd be like, dang, they got it made in the shade. Now, when I was their age, I was told to go to my room, mind my own business. And it's like, okay, fine. But whatever you all got over here is more entertaining. So let me stay. That's just me. Oh, we got another question from the legendary Meat and I. They're asking, I see Christy wearing the white on white dope in real life shirt. How important is it to support other people?
My thing is treat others how you want to be treated. So I take that as if you want others to support you, you support them. And of course, we love me and I. They don't uncle and aunties, so we have to support them.
I wish some people would adopt me. Damn, I thought I was special too. Everybody else getting adopted, auntie, uncle, niece, nephews. Somebody adopt me. I want to be included, part of the fam too. I'm loving this love. I'm loving this though. So beautiful. Big facts, fam, in my Donovan, but yeah, Donovan voice. So, say that again.
Ubi?
Oh, I thought you said something. I'm sorry. So, can you tell everybody where they can find you and follow you?
You can find us on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Those are our main 3 social media sources. And of course, you can find us here on YouTube, Keeping Up with the Griffins. On Facebook, you can find us as Keeping Up with the Griffins. TikTok is, I think it's Keeping Up with the Griffins also. Instagram is Keep In, KEEPN, with the Griffins, because Keeping with the Griffins was already taken by somebody that only posted one picture
some years ago.
They posted one picture and haven't posted ever again. So we couldn't get Keeping Up with the Griffins. So it's Keep In Up with the Griffins on Instagram.
Wow. So I'm going to do this last call for all questions, please. Because the twins got a bedtime. So me and I wants to know, will y'all do more cooking segments?
Yeah, we are planning to do more cooking segments, and I actually brought some cooking stuff for something that we were working on and we just never got to it. It's been a few weeks now. I got to check to see if it's still good. But we are planning on doing some more cooking segments and got a few things lined up. We just got to find time to do it.
I know it'll happen. I know it will. And I'm looking forward to those segments too, because they were fun.
Yeah.
Oh, how can I tell you, like, some of my favorite videos from y'all? It's just hundreds of them. Hundreds.
Wow.
But so looks like that's the last one. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. So before we wrap this up, we're going to go ahead and pay some more bills. So we will be right back. And we're going to wrap this up with the final thoughts. So we'll be right back.
Okay.
Promotional considerations have been paid by the following.
What's going on, everybody? How you feeling? How you living? It's your favorite gamer, Big Daddy Beard, and welcome to my channel where I bring you tons of live video game streams, various topics on my podcast, The Debate Table, and the opportunity to advertise and promote your channels, business endeavors, etc. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Hope you all enjoy. We out here.
All right, Griffins, I cannot thank you enough for being here tonight. I cannot thank you enough for being here. Having the twins, having Drew, bringing everybody together, because everyone is for fun. The only thing missing is like literally doing a meetup.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, as you know, if we're doing a meetup, what do you want to do? I mean, the world's limited. Chicago has a lot. I'm sure South Carolina has a lot too, but of course, one of my favorite things personally is to go to an amusement park and get on all the scary rides. And so You like the scary rides?
Yeah, I don't do scary rides.
We,
You don't do the scary rides?
No, I watch Final Destination too much.
yeah, that she not gonna
And that traumatized me.
she not gonna do a scary ride.
Nah.
No.
Wow. Not even the Superman or the Batman at Six Flags?
I've done that and not no more.
Not even the Joker?
Not
Even the Giant Drop?
Give me a kiddie ride. Them things don't be fixed up right. Be loose, you know.
They're loose.
People be dying on them things. Can't trust
Chrissy,
them.
I'm scared of you.
Can't trust them.
Oh my gosh. You wouldn't get on any of the rides with me? So what? Is it gonna be me and Joe on the rides and the twins?
Now, if it's a water ride, then yes.
Oh, I love it. Well, ooh. I almost said, yeah, let's get on the water rides. I'm like, not with
Water
this.
rides I will get on, but like
I'll let you get on the water rides, honey. Now, unless they got a shower cap tight enough, but not even a goldfish to get through, I'm not getting on that ride, honey. So we're not doing that. I'll just watch from the pool side.
Yeah.
But for the Joker and the Batman and the Superman and those rides, I'll get on that all day.
Give me the carousel. I'm good on that one.
Not the carousel.
Yeah.
Not the carousel.
I won't even do the boat. Can't do the boat either.
Not even the what?
That boat is what messed it up for me when I was younger. I got on that boat and I almost passed out. So
yeah.
You don't like the scary rides either, Joe?
Mm-mm.
Are you telling me it's gonna be me and the twins? Twins, you like the scary rides, don't you?
I probably won't let them get on that either. I'm too paranoid.
Okay, fine. I'll get on it. We'll just have some fun on cake and play the games. And then when it comes to the water rides, you get on it, Chrissy, and I'll just watch because I'm not messing with stuff. I'm not messing my hair up. I mean, I'm trying to get my hair to grow fast like yours did, because yours grew fast when I saw the collaboration with Superstar.
I'm trying to remember what hairstyle I had. I don't remember. I have so many hairstyles I can't keep up.
You just had it long and straight. Well, kind of curly a little bit, but it was long and straight. In the when you did the paint simulation one, as well as the
Oh, that one. Oh.
But Griffins, we're gonna get together. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna have some fun, anyways. Thank you all for being here. You all are amazing. If you can stay back until after, that'd be great. So we're gonna do this one last quick thing. So just stay back for a second. So I'm seeing that you all are loving the Griffins. I hope that you love them as much as I do. They are so amazing. If there is nothing else that I have learned from watching and supporting the Griffin family, is that it's never a bad thing to have dreams that maintains the depth of our manifestations. It's one thing to imagine our future with our minds and with hearts. It's another thing to manifest in that future with how we strive and how we thrive. But it all starts with letting our dreams become goals by putting pen to paper. Manifestations become more vivid as we have the remainder of our goals to motivate us when we encounter the temptations to settle for good when we are the best of ourselves with the power that we possess. I have learned to own my own power with soulful courage, for my courage is the saving grace from succumbing to the unrelenting realities of this world. So I would love to thank you all for being here. You all are amazing. I'm loving the love that you have for Griffins. And I just hope that you keep this love going. Share this out with everyone. Don't forget to hit that like button below because not very many people did. So if you didn't hit it, please hit it on the way out. Leave a comment below too. And most importantly, tune in for next week's episode. Next week, we're going to have Kicking with the Rooks on. So I'm looking forward to that. They're my hometown fam. So it's going to be a little bit like a reunion kind of thing, even though I've never met them before and they never met me. We're going to be talking all things M-Town next week on The Message. So again, I'm the Honorable Angelina Nordstrom. Thank you all so much for being here. I adore you all. Thank you all for being a part of the jury. And I look forward to seeing all of you next week. So be good to yourselves, good to each other.